Dr. Heather Moore, owner of Total Performance Physical Therapy. Tonight we're going to talk about the one thing that I did to eliminate headaches. Before we got started, if you are suffering from headaches, especially daily ones, you want to come in and have a free consultation to kind of speed the process along. You can certainly do that. All you have to do is call our office at 215-997-9898 and we can get you set up right away, so we can give you a little bit more aggressive strategies to deal with daily headaches, because they're not fun. As I always say, doctors are their own worst patients, so we never listen to ourselves. I generally try and listen to the advice that I give. Sometimes I don't recognize when I'm doing something inadvertently, and this was the case when I was suffering from pretty much everyday headaches. Basically going up the back of my head, into the front of my skull, lots of tension headaches. So when I do a lot of these videos, as you've seen in the past, or if you look at our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, you'll notice there's a lot of videos on posture. We talk a lot about posture. And when we address our clients, we talk a lot about posture. And I know everybody wants the magic pill and the quick fix. And, unfortunately, to get a permanent solution, you need to actually invest a little bit of time, a little bit of energy in order to change some habits, in order to change exactly what caused you to have those headaches every day. So while an Excedrin, Motrin, whatever pill you pop to take care of those headaches may get rid of it a little bit, unless you make some permanent changes, that is not going to happen. So why did I wind up getting daily headaches is because I was very much like this. Now, the problem with this posture is, yes, my shoulders are elevated. You don't know you're doing it. And I didn't know I was doing it. This is not a conscious decision that I made. It's one of those things that over time, and I work with my hands all day long, and I'm working on people, and I'm, running around, carrying kids, things like that. So I constantly was in this posture, and I had no idea I was. So not to mention I'm cold half of my life, so I'm shivering generally, which also causes you to activate these muscles. So it's not something where you go from here to here. This is a slow and gradual, you just start like this and you start a little bit elevated, you start a little bit elevated. This is kind of an over exaggeration that a lot of people are up this high. But what I did find was every time that I would check on my posture and I would just say push my shoulders down, there they would go. So a lot of you, if you're sitting here watching this video, you can just go push your shoulders down and they'll actually drop a little bit. And if you are someone who suffers from headaches, or you suffer from neck pain or shoulder pain or upper back pain, and you're like this and you say push your shoulders down and you feel them visibly drop, you have an issue. You have some muscles in there that are tight that are going to cause you some tension. So now if you're sitting like this and you're slouched over, there's really nothing you're going to do. You're going to tell you to push your shoulders down, and that's not going to do anything. You're just going to be slumped forward. So this is causing herniations and other type of posture issues and other type of headaches. And this is actually, when you're like this, you're actually limiting some of the blood supply into the brain. So you want to be careful with this type of posture, even though you will say push your shoulders down. They're not going to go down because they're already as far down as they can go, based on kind of just being slumped forward. But you really want to pay attention to posture, and this is the difficult thing, and this is where people get frustrated and give up, is because it's in the beginning, it's going to take constant reminders. I remember breaking this habit. I literally drove myself insane trying to remember to keep my shoulders down, and I had to have people tell me, and I literally had to every time, and I kept getting headaches because I kept walking around like this, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, push your shoulders down. But this type of poor posture is a major issue, is a major component in headaches, and it's a major reason why people get headaches. And it's because we start here and we slowly creep up, and then we talk on our phone and we slowly creep up, and it's so natural for your shoulders to be here that they don't even go back here anymore. When you're not thinking about it, they're here, and this doesn't bother you, this doesn't hurt, this doesn't feel weird. It feels weird when you're here. So what you need to do if you suffer from headaches, especially tension headaches that are coming all the way up the back and into the head, you need to roll your shoulders up and drop them down. And that's really going to help eliminate that posture where you're activating those muscles. When you're stressed, when you're upset, when you're tense, that's the main time that you want to actually Practice putting your shoulders down, and it's probably the one time you don't want to put your shoulders down, but you need to really make sure that you are using that posture. And using that posture effectively. And if you sit at a computer all day, if you talk on your phone all day, anytime you are in a static posture, anytime you're sitting still, anytime you're standing, you really want to make sure that you're rolling your shoulders up, back, and you're dropping them down. This is not a controlled motion. It's just to drop them down. Anytime you remember, you want to make sure that you say, push your shoulders down, drop your shoulders. I guarantee you they're up here. This takes a long time in order for it to actually work. Now, if you want to speed up the process and have a little bit of manual therapy or different types of hands-on things that we do here, you can call and have a free consultation, 215-997-9898, and we can get you in and help you speed the process along. But if this is the only thing you want to do, this will fix those tension headaches. But it is not an overnight fix. This is not the magic pill. This is what's permanently going to fix them, but it does take a while because every time you are not thinking about push your shoulders down, your shoulders go like this. So it's a constant reminder. Put a alert on your phone every 10 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating, every 10 minutes. And you're going to find that every time you go to push your shoulders down, they go down. And that's a huge problem. So you really want to make sure that you are setting yourself a reminder. You will get sick of the reminders on your phone, and that's how you know you are doing it enough. And then you can start backing off those reminders. So maybe you set that reminder every 30 minutes, because now when you check yourself every 5 or every 10 minutes, you notice that, oh, I'm not elevating my shoulders as much. Or you have a constant reminder in your head saying, push your shoulders down, push your shoulders down. To this day, if I don't think about it, I'm up here, and I can get like this very easily as I'm getting busy or I'm frazzled or something like that. My shoulders can automatically elevate. So this is a long process for you to remember to push your shoulders down and for your shoulders to stay down. It is something that is going to take a lot of work on your part. There is no pill for this. And let me tell you, if you walk around like this and you keep popping the Excedrin or whatever pill you're taking, eventually the pill is going to fail. It's going to not be able to handle how much inflammation you're putting in your neck when you're walking around like this. So it is not something that you can say overnight, I'm done. I just took a couple pills and it's totally fine. Or guess what I did? I did really good posture yesterday and now it's all fixed. Posture takes a while to fix, just like it takes a while for you to learn to sit in a slouch position. It takes you a while to unlearn how to sit in a slouch position. How long does it take? Depends on how much you practice. And most of us kind of practice here one day and then not for the next 2 days and then here another day. We practice when we have headaches and then we stop practicing. It's important that you practice even when you don't have headaches, because that's what's going to allow those muscles to remain in this position. If you are experiencing headaches and you want to have a free consultation with a doctor of physical therapy, all you have to do is call our office at 215-997-9898 and we'd be happy to get you in. Thanks and have a good night.